Hi everybody, this is Alchemist2, and I am back again with another book review. I had gotten a request from a YouTuber named Rebecca Wagner, and I didn't know that she was an authoress, but she has penned a fantastic book called Second World, and just look at that cover, like how pretty that is. I love that. And I think that's Claire. But Claire, she is a girl who is trapped in this um, world where everything is dysfunctional, and it's very sad. But a lot of children do grow up in dysfunctional families, like Claire does, and it's just a kind of a departure from a lot of fairy tales. But with I guess with Harry Potter you get that too, because yeah, he did come from a family that was dysfunctional and later proves himself to be a hero. And this is along the same lines because Clara realizes that she has a special ability to see into what's known as the second world, which is the world of spirit. And it's really fantastic. I absolutely loved it. I couldn't put it down. It really wasn't that long, but it it really made me want to read more. And I'm hoping that Rebecca writes more because she certainly has the gift and is very detailed and beautifully written and simplistic in the way that she describes everything. And I was almost brought to tears when I read it. It's really magnificent storytelling, and I loved Claire and her innocence and her the receptiveness and the submission that she had, and so many of us just we're empirically minded, and we don't really want to go outside of what's known as our comfort zone because we're so familiar with the mundane, um, and we just don't want to reach beyond that. And Claire takes that step, and then she begins venturing into a world that is just phenomenal. And it's more than she could have ever wanted. She meets wisdom and chance, and of course, she also encounters depression and loneliness and sadness. And all of these characters are allegorical, of course, and they're incarnations of what those words actually mean, which I thought was extremely clever. She writes in such a way that it's very intriguing, and as far as I know from reading Second World, I think she is a master storyteller, and I'm very tempted to buy a second copy of this because I wanted to donate this to my church because it's this book on spirituality, and having encountered the spiritual world myself, I can tell you it's real, and it's not a fairy tale. I've had many experiences with the supernatural, and I just think this is a good book to uh, to to make children realize that they're not insane and that they do have a gift, because when children are born, and this is my understanding, and I think a lot of people can vouch for this, but when children come into the world, their eyes are unhindered by skepticism and doubt and worldliness, and they're basically fresh from heaven, having completed whatever past lives they tried just to become more perfect. I know a lot of people will probably say, "You believe in past lives?" Yes, I do. I don't believe in being reincarnated as an animal. I do believe in the soul reincarnating as another life, different body, but same soul. Um, I think that this is just beautiful, and it opens the conversation for that kind of uh, profound thinking, the metaphysical in and of itself. You just, it's so vast and wide, and just there's so much to explore, and it's so much that we cannot possibly comprehend. Even as children, we are so ignorant, but despite that, we do our best to describe what we can with our human words and our language, or the other languages that we use. And I absolutely love Claire. I love her character, but I think my favorite character was Chance. I love Chance. And of course, Wisdom. Of course, I would like Wisdom, but Chance is my ultimate favorite character just because of the type of character he is and what he represents. And I'm not going to give away what exactly Chance is all about, but if you read Second World, and you can find this on Amazon, and it's not at all um, um, expensive, and it's really not that long. It's only 7 chapters, and it leads with a beginning, and it's only 169 pages, and it's really a wonderful book. It's just fantastic. I absolutely loved it. I thought it was miraculous, and I really felt like she was touched. And this is a very spiritual book, and I was very moved by it. And I'm honored. I'm just totally flabbergasted that she would want me to review this book. But I just can't tell you how humbled I am to be doing this review, and I thank her from the bottom of my heart with every atom of my being. This is a book for everybody out there who likes spiritual stories, and this is for children, but it can be read also by adults and enjoyed by adults as well. It breaches the gap. I mean, there's so much in here that I really liked. A lot of the lines about Chance were my favorites, just because they describe him so well, and it's so just the words are poetic, and it's really resplendent. And I really hope that Mrs. Wagoner writes more. And I'm going to buy myself another copy of the book. I don't care. This copy is going to stay at home, and the other copy is going to go to church, so other people can read it and be blessed by this penmanship that she has, because it is truly golden. And it's a priceless gift, and I'm going to recommend this to as many people as I possibly can. And those of you out there who are a believer in the metaphysical realm like I am, this is a must read. It is just completely outstanding and totally stellar, and I absolutely adored it.